Hello and welcome to the showcase of the BYOW Build Your Own World project for Summer 2021 CS61 BL course. This is the game made by Ziqi, and John Nipp in this play here. So our game is called Covered in Foliage, and this might sound very confusing to you by the first touch, but let's jump into the about page and see what's happening here. So yeah, we have a simple little plot here, and I don't really feel like reading through the whole plot. So you can pause the video and feel free to read it by yourself. So the key point is the three factors here. So the supply, sunflowers, and portals factors here. So wherever our avatar walks to, she leaves a trail of grass behind her. So that will take one unit of supply every time she walks on a tile that is not grass. And then there are the sunflowers, the things that we are going to plant in this game, and the number of sunflowers is a winning condition for it. And then there's the portals that implements the encounter mechanism in our game. So yeah, that's about our game, and the plot is there. Again, feel free to pause the video and read it. It's really simple. And a little bit of credit because I myself is not a great artist, and neither am I a great storyteller. So um, and these are the credits of the art used in this game and the plot inspirations. Feel free to check them out. Now let's get back to the title. So since this is supposedly the first time we run the game, let's go create a new game. And as all of our games do, we need a seed to generate the map in which our game works. So let's just give it a random set of code to run. And there you go, we have our seed. So as you see, this is quite a weird landscape over here, and what we are going to do is to cover it in foliage as said in our title. So let's plant our first sunflower here. And this little thing here, cute little thing here is a sunflower. And yeah, every time we walk, it will cover a tile in foliage. In this case, it turns the unpleasant lake water into the normal seawater. So yeah, you will see it come into action here. And now we have only 50 supply at the start of the game, so we need to find the closest portal possible, which is here. So let's go into there and see what happens there. And you'll see the foliage is growing back there by the sunflower. So when you get into the little portal, you'll see the sunflower seeds that you can collect. They give you an amount of supply, and they have a chance of dropping a available sunflower. So let's collect all of them. When you collect the last seed possible, it will transport you back into the main map, which is here. So let's plant another flower, and let's see where is the next closest portal. It is on the left. So now we do the same things until we have 15 available seeds or 15 possible um, sunflowers to plant. So now the next available portal is here, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so now we're planting the sunflowers. And again, the sunflowers themselves are not walkable tiles because you don't want to walk into them, which could end up pretty badly. And so yeah, we're just gonna do this and plant 15 sunflowers in this game, and that will be the end of this game section here. It is fairly a simple game, but you can always tweak the numbers a bit to make it harder. For example, the starting supply and how much supply each seed gives you, and all these kind of things. And now everything left to do is to just plant things everywhere and cover the map in foliage as described in the title. And after you plant 15 sunflowers, there will be a short piece of a plot that doesn't make really too much sense. So at the end of the game, you can save the game state for revisit, in which case you can always come back to the game with a seed, and that would make it possible for you to see how the world goes after you covered in foliage, and you can still interact with it by planting more seeds in it. I'll show that in a split second after this. So if you choose yes, it will congrat you on finishing the game, and you can access this world again with the seed because it's already saved the game state in the current working directory. So now let's return to the menu and try to revisit this world. Now that we are back to the main menu, we can put in the previous seed while going into the reload the one game with seed option. So now we only need to put in the seed for this. Just 1 second, let me access it. So now we are back in the game with the exact same game state as we exited the game when we won it. So you can still walk around in this world, and you can still manage to even lose in this case because you still have limited supply, and the world interacts in the same way as you didn't leave as if you've never left the game. So yes, that's about it for our game, and thank you for the attention. And again, our three creative factors in this game are first plots, and then secondly the sunflowers that um, interact with the other tiles of the world and change the world in a way. So that's another creative factor. And then the last one is the way you are able to re-access the world after you even won the game. So that's my attempt for the extra credits. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much.